Hey guys, my name is Quinn. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. But before this video ends, I do want to talk to you guys about mental illness. Since obviously, as you guys know, Chester Bennington um, committed suicide not that long ago. And this is the first song that Linkin Park has released since his passing. And listening to a lot of Linkin Park and a lot of their songs from their most recent album, you can definitely tell that he was hurting. And even in this song, you can tell that Chester himself was hurting, even before anyone really knew. Um, and mental illness is no joke. Um, I struggled with it for many years, still struggle with it even a little bit. It kicks your ass. And if you know anyone, or if you yourself are battling or struggling with depression or any mental illness, reach out to someone, talk to someone. Because there are people who are out there who are willing to listen to you and willing to talk to you. And if people aren't there to talk to you, then go find someone to talk to. You know, I've been lucky over the last few years to have a really good and strong support system, but I know not everyone can have that. Get yourself a support system. Surround yourself with people that bring out the best of you, bring out the good in you, make you feel genuinely happy, because those are the type of people that will help you no matter what happens. With the guys that you see in some of my clips from gaming, like my live streams and my gaming clips, Zach, Jacob, Alex, and Wiltsey, those guys have been my backbone for the last few years. My only regret is not meeting them sooner, not finding them sooner. For the last few years, I've struggled with a lot of mental illness and depression. And it's one of the reasons why I haven't been posting as much as I want to. Just lack of motivation due to currently battling with mental illness and depression. It's just, it kicks you in a way where you lose all sorts of motivation to want to go and post videos and do anything. And I know for a lot of people, it kicks them so hard. And a lot of people feel like there's just no way out. And they're just there. You get tunnel vision, and some people think that the only way out is by taking their own life, and that's never something that anyone should have to go through, or anyone in general should have to think about. For a while, I kept to myself. I didn't really talk to anybody, because I didn't have a good support system for a while, and there were times where I wish I wasn't alive. And a few years ago, I actually attempted to take my life, and I'm here. I'm still standing, and I feel better about myself because I've got people now who actually care for me and care about the real me, and I don't have to pretend to be someone else when I'm with them. And that's one thing that society has kind of shaped into a lot of people, is trying to fit in. You don't have to fit in anywhere. You don't have to fit in. Find those group of people that are like-minded as you. That is your people. That is your group. To find people that have the same common interests as you, or just like you for who you are, not having to be someone else. And the reason why this is even coming up as a topic is because of this song and because of what happens to Chester. This song, and a lot of Linkin Park songs, you can tell just by listening to the lyrics. And I strongly encourage you to listen to lyrics of songs, because there's a lot of a deeper meaning in songs than what the name is. This song, it connects with a lot of people, and it connects with me in a way where some people, like, you do feel lost. You do feel like you have nowhere else to go. And a lot of Linkin Park songs, like Heavy and Numb, you can really hear the pain and emotion that Chester was going through before it ever really got brought out into the light. And I'm a huge advocate for mental health and dealing with depression and speaking out and going to someone, reaching out to someone who is struggling. If you know someone that's struggling, reach out. If you yourself are struggling, reach out to somebody, talk. Don't keep anything that you have inside. Don't let that be a burden to you. Go out and share. Speak your mind. Share what you need to share. Get things off your chest, because trust me, when you open up, floodgates will open and you will feel so much better. And for me, the way that I dealt with my emotions was by listening to music and listening to songs that I connected to. And that's where Linkin Park came in, because a lot of their songs I could relate to, and it connected with me. And a lot of people feel the same. And especially with this one, when I heard this song, it brought a tear to my eye, because, like, just hearing the song, and the reason why they didn't have it out originally was because it sounded too similar to Numb, and they didn't want two similar songs on the same album. So they kept this song hidden for years until now, 20 years later. And this song especially, it talks about being lost, not knowing who you are, stuck in, as Chester says, living inside this illusion that he's made that everything's fine, when in reality, it's not fine, and you're lost. And this song in general just represents that so well. And knowing what Chester went through speaks volume. And you can tell that this song speaks volume. And hearing this song be brought to light, it was very therapeutic to hear Chester's voice again after in a new song that's been released when he hasn't been with us for the last few years. And it was really therapeutic, and a lot of people feel the same way, because it's like hearing an unseen message or video from a loved one who passed away that was dedicated to you, and hearing them talk to you after being gone is very emotional. It tears at your heartstrings a lot. And that's what this song does. And, as soon as I heard this, I fell in love with it. It brought a tear to my eye, because hearing Chester's voice again it brought a smile to my face, because it was that happy sad, as I call it. It was the happy sad, where you're happy that there's a new song and you're happy to hear the voice again, but it's also sad because you won't be able to experience this sort of thing again with this person or with this artist. And that is what Linkin Park has brought in a lot of ways. And my page, my channel, is a safe space for everyone. I am here, and I will welcome you guys with big, wide, open, loving arms. And if you ever need someone to talk to or to reach out, I will listen. I will listen to you guys. No matter how big or small my platform is, I will listen to you guys. And this is something that you guys don't know, because I've kept it hidden from you guys. You've looked at my vlogs, and you've looked at my live streams, and you looked at my gaming clips, and you see nothing but smiles and laughing and this happy, just joyful person, when inside there is some things that is eating at me. You know, I'm not that happy all the time. Sometimes it's just there to put on a persona for you guys. It's a mask. But there are times where I'm genuinely happy and I'm genuinely myself. And you see that in my videos. And no one really knows that I struggled with depression and attempted one time a few years ago. But I'm still here, I'm still kicking, and I've got a lot of people to show for it that care for me. And for those of you who are struggling, there are people that are out there for you. There are people out there who are willing to listen and that love you for who you are. And they'd much rather see you alive and see you happy than to see another story on the news or in social media or whatever. They'd much rather be with you than to mourn. And they'll be willing to listen, no matter what happens. They're there for you. Be there for them. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this. Thank you for supporting this video and this channel. We are sponsored by Doobie. We do have a partnership with them. Use promo code Quinn77 at checkout to get 10% off of your order. I would recommend getting the starter pack. I got that myself a few weeks ago. It is absolutely amazing to start out with it, and it really is what they claim. It is jitterless energy. I had it going to school in the morning, and I was awake and alert all day. Didn't have a caffeine crash. Didn't have, the shaky jitters that I usually get from like Red Bull or Monster. So it is really good, and it doesn't. Normally, when I drink other energy drinks like Monster, Red Bull, C4, my heart rate increases, and I start getting heart palpitations just a smidge, and like the accelerated heart rate just doesn't work for me, and it hurts. Like the accelerated heart rate hurts, whereas when I drank Doobie and mixed up the powder in with the water, I didn't have that feeling at all. It was perfectly fine. My heart rate was normal. Everything was normal. So I would strongly recommend giving Doobie a try. Again, Quinn77 for 10% off of your online order. It gets shipped directly to your door. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Much love, people.